How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for The Bikeriders. Now, this movie is based off a photo book by Danny Leone. Danny Leone is a photographer, and he wrote this book. Well, like I said, it's a photo book. He didn't write it, but he recorded conversations with a local biker gang that he was hanging out with at the time and taking photos of. This movie is based off of those stories that he had. Now, this movie is starring Jodie Comer, Austin Butler, Michael Shannon, Tom Hardy, Mike Fisk, Broyd Holbrook, Norman Reedus, and just a slew of Toby Wallace. He plays a pivotal role in this, which kind of comes out of nowhere and telegraphs something that's going to happen in the movie. I really was anticipating this movie when it came out for the sheer fact that Disney first had it and then they passed on it. I guess they passed on it or sold it, which I think was a bad idea on Disney's part. This is a movie that is going to find legs down the road. It's not going to be a movie people are going to rush out to do. Because quite honestly, people nowadays have a bad recollection of what a motorcycle gang is. Way back in the day, before motorcycle gangs were synonymous with drugs and murder, they were just a club for dudes to hang out in, ride bikes, drink, smoke weed, like that type of stuff. And it all played on to people that came back from Vietnam and stuff like that. And it is a fascinating history, one that I very much love. I have a love-hate with motorcycles. I really do. I hate those asshole drivers that just blare down the street on their little crotch rockets and run from the cops and all this shit. I absolutely hate them. But guys that just have their Harleys, their Indians, their Harleys, their Triumphs, their Indians, like those type of bikers, I really do like. I love the whole biker gang thought. And being somebody who's learning photography and wants to be a photographer, this was also a very fun movie to watch because I never heard of this book. Now I'm buying this book because I want to learn. I want to see those photos, and they do show the photos in this movie. So this is really centers around three people. Jodie Comer, Kathy, Austin Butler, who plays Benny, and Tom Hardy, who plays Johnny. Johnny is the leader of the gang, the Vandals. Austin Butler is technically not really, but he's Johnny's right-hand guy pretty much. And Kathy, Jodie Comer's character, she's amazing. Her accent, like everything in this, she's just dope. Like when she first goes into the biker bar, she's like, "Oh, I can't be in here. I gotta go. I can't hang out." And she she hangs out, and like people are fucking with her and sizing her up, and like you kind of feel like something's bad's gonna happen to her. But then Tom Hardy's character comes over and he's like, "I just want you to know, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. The guys just want to have a little fun, but nothing bad's going to happen to you because I'm the leader, and I'm not going to let that happen." And then she's like, "Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?" And she's like, "I'm up, I'm out." She sees Benny, and she sits right back down, and she's like hard up for Benny. I would be too. Man, if I was in her spot and I saw fucking Austin Butler across the room and he was like this dirty biker guy, yeah, I'd be probably wanting to tickle his pickle too. But she leaves, Austin Butler comes out, gets on his motorcycle, and she goes off riding. So now this is this whole thing, and you see the progression of the club, and the ultimate story to all of this is Kathy asks Austin Butler to leave, to be done with this, to give up riding, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to," and he just goes off. Johnny gets challenged by the kid and stuff happens. I'm not going to go into it because I want you to watch this movie, and I want you to watch this movie in the theaters. But it is a very poignant and meaningful scene that goes forward because you see the changes in the club. You see that it's not what they wanted it to be anymore. The new chapters are bringing in a bad element, a drug element, which also came over from the people from soldiers from Vietnam, brought drugs over, and like it all played into it. Anti-establishment, anti-cops. I will have to say, Michael Shannon, he's brilliant. He is so brilliant in everything. The cast up and down are amazing in this movie. It's not a slow burn, but it's a fun burn. You get there. You get to the points that you need to get to brilliantly. And I thoroughly enjoyed this. Norman Reedus plays Funny Sonny, and like the first time they meet Sonny, they're at this like picnic or whatever, and they're all getting drunk, and one of the guys asks Sonny, "What are you doing here, man? What brings you all the way from L.A.?" And he just like he takes his knife that he's wielding around everywhere while he's talking and everything. Well, it doesn't faze anybody, and he points it at the one guy, and he's like, "Well, I'm here to fuck him up, because he didn't turn in his colors back in L.A., and he's just fucking with this guy. And he literally, you could see the other dude just shit his pants, right? And, like, Norman Reedus' character is awesome. Michael Shannon's character, who plays Zipco, is awesome. Austin Butler knocks it out of the park. He is that true rebel character that I really like. Tom Hardy is brilliant. But the shining star of this movie is Jodie Comer playing Kathy. She's amazing. You guys will love this movie. Go out and see it. And if you haven't seen it yet and you can't get out to theaters, I understand. Watch it when it comes out. Buy it on physical media. Let's keep physical media alive. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters are a 5. The design is a 4.5. I love the aesthetic of this movie. I really do. Which brings our total to 4.25. 4.25 stars for this. All around, man. This was a brilliant movie. Have you seen The Bikeriders? Do you know of the book that this is based off of? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. I'd sure appreciate it. Thank you. And I will see you in my next review. Bye.